Right, we come to the statement. I call the Secretary of State, Michael Gove.
The United Kingdom is a success story. A multinational, multi-ethnic, multi-faith democracy, stronger because of our diversity. But our democracy and our values of inclusivity and tolerance are under challenge from extremist groups which are radicalising our young people and driving greater polarisation within and between communities to further their own ends. Among the most significant was Shakil Beg, who was labelled an Islamist extremist by a judge. Mr. Beg, an NHS chaplain and regular speaker at state schools, ran the Lewisham Islamic Centre and was on both the Metropolitan Police's Independent Advisory Group in Lewisham and Lewisham's Standing Advisory Committee on Religious Education.
Michael Gove mentioned our masjid. Michael Gove, Member of Parliament, mentioned our masjid. And I remember giving a reminder maybe that the same night or the night after, possibly. And again, there will be a sense of hatred by some towards our community or towards the Muslims in general. Your context of submission is to fight them with justice. Fight them with love. Fight them with positivity. Fight them with goodness. Fight them with education. Fight them with da'wah. Let them see the truth of Islam and let Islam be supreme through your good deeds and your righteous actions.
Have you heard of Michael Gove?
Yep.
Have you heard what he said about Imam Shakil?
I did. I read that recently, yeah.
Do you agree with it?
Totally no. Absolutely not.
Yeah, some negative things that they said about him, which I don't really believe. Is that, someone was trying to tarnish his name. But Shakil is a very good man.
I have had a few problems with my car, I'm going to be honest with you. However, that may be coincidental. It's just happened on a Friday a few times. With regards to the leaders, lovely, gentlemen to me, over the 8 years that I've been here.
Me and Imam, we work together, even throughout the pandemic, we both win the Mayor's Award, doing hot food, for people who are homeless, feel like the homeless people and stuff like that.
I can remember him saying if I need any help to go down there and I would get it. And my printer broke down and I had 4 stack copies done there all the time. I think I must drive them up the bend with it. When I read 4 stack copies, they go down there.
I'm a non-Muslim and I've met the guy. I've spoken with the guy. I've had dinner with the guy, and he's nothing but the nicest man you would ever come to meet. He doesn't push Islam onto me. I've known him for a good 4 or 5 months now, and I'm still not a Muslim, so how can you say he's an extremist or he's an Islamist?
Me and this man have been friends for over 20 years, always kind, helpful.
I've heard a lot of Imam Shakil over the years, and I actually met him and we spoke recently about some projects, and he's a very supportive person. I came to him with some ideas, some projects in mind, because my background is media, and being a Latino Muslim, I wanted to create something for other Latino Muslims. And he was very supportive. It's immediately he opens his phone book. He's like, okay, we can help you with this. We can start with that. He says, just tell us what you want to do and we'll help you as long as we also believe it's right. I think he's a man that just wants to help the community.
He's saying that Imam Shakil is a bad person. He's one of the best human beings I've met. We're here today doing a charity work. Yeah. We're doing a food bank here for the people of our community. Yeah. Michael Gove, what's he doing? Is he doing any community work? Is he giving back to his community? Is he giving money out of his own pocket? Or is he giving government money? Very silly thing to say to someone who, as good as Imam Shakil, someone that is as dedicated to not only his religion, to his community, as Imam Shakil.
As a non-Muslim, how would you describe Lewisham Islamic Centre?
Probably one of the most welcomingest, if that's a word, most nicest place you'd ever come to meet. You walk through the door, you're welcomed by everybody that comes in there. You don't feel awkward, you don't feel shunned. Everyone greets you, everyone says hello to you. It's the most nicest place you could ever walk into, really, especially considering the place where it actually is, It's in the middle of Catford, which isn't one of the nicest places in the world.
Well, I like it. I think they're very helpful to me and to everybody, very nice people. They're religious. I like the way the girls dress nice, covered up as Catholic girls have to be.
Great community on the inside. I haven't personally been in there myself to experience it, but I'll definitely come along one day to experience it.
Well, they bring food parcels round all the way through the pandemic.
They're always very, very helpful to me, the people from them are always, from day one, they've been helpful. You know, I will ask someone from the mosque to bring my trolley up, where I won't ask another person. Yeah.
It's very peaceful here. It's very multicultural here. Everyone gets along. It's like a big family here.
Very friendly guys. Do a lot for charity. Even food at Christmas and at New Year for the homeless. So it's a fantastic thing.
I think like Imam Shakil's all for the people. Like even today we're here for a food bank, giving out food to people, Muslim and non-Muslim. I don't think that's got anything to do with terrorism or extremism. So I think Michael Grove's got that comment completely wrong.
And Lewisham Mosque has been doing a lot of community engagement work, multi-faith work, the active part in the peace walk, and under the leadership of Imam Shakil, I mean, he does the youth activities, the football, food bank, and another great work which he does, which is mediation in gangs to stop and prevent the bloodshed in our streets, which this government is failing to provide a funding to stop the bloodshed. And then these factors come, and he does the mediation. So that has stopped. A lot of big fights stopped because of his mediation.
Pleasure as usual to come here, and thank you as always for opening up the mosque to the community, having this community iftar. It really shows how much you contribute, and you as a mosque contribute to our community. And always thank you for the what you do within our community, because you are so important to us. And as I've been sitting here and listening to what everybody said, the thing that really resonated with me is the fact that, yes, there is Islamophobia and other sort of racist things that are going on in the world, but we must stand together. And that's what I love about Lewisham, is that we always stand together, we stand up for each other. So just keep up the good work and know that I'll always be with you, the council will always be with you, and that will never change. Thank you.